Hello, friends. Have you ever thought about the way you live your life? How often do we go through our days without questioning anything, simply following habits, routines, or other people's expectations? Today, I want to give you a challenge that can completely transform the way you think, feel, and make decisions. It's called Socrates Challenge. Spend a day living only through questions. Socrates, one of the greatest philosophers in history, once said, "I know that I know nothing." Think about that for a moment. The wisest man in history admitted he knew nothing. And yet, by asking the right questions, he gained wisdom that has inspired generations. Questions are not just words, they are keys. Keys that unlock understanding, clarity, and insight. Imagine you go through your day only asking questions. Questions like, why am I doing this? Does this bring me real happiness? Am I following this habit because it's right for me or because everyone else does it? When Socrates walked through the markets of Athens, he asked people, do you really know what you know? Are your choices truly making you happy? These questions confused people at first, but gradually they started thinking deeply. They examined their lives, challenged their assumptions, and discovered truths they had never noticed. And this is what happens when we ask questions. It disrupts the routine. It forces us to think for ourselves. It forces us to see what we've been ignoring. Let me tell you a story about someone who tried this challenge. A listener decided to spend one entire day asking only questions. At first, it was hard. People thought they were being strange. But as the day went on, something remarkable happened. They asked their friends and family, why do you do what you do? Does this really make you happy? They asked themselves, am I making this decision because it's right or just convenient? Is this what I truly want, or am I living for others' expectations? By the end of the day, the listener realized that many decisions they had been following blindly weren't meaningful. They started making choices based on clarity, understanding, and purpose. Their confidence grew, and they felt more in control of their life than ever before. Socrates' philosophy teaches us this: the unexamined life is not worth living. If we never question, we never grow. We never understand. We never find clarity. Every question we ask is a step toward wisdom. Here's what we learn from this challenge. Clarity. Questions help you understand your goals, desires, and emotions. Confidence. When you understand your choices, you make decisions with conviction. Wisdom. Life is full of lessons, but you can only see them if you ask, why, and what? Now, here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow, spend one full day asking questions. Ask yourself, your friends, your family, your work colleagues. Write down the questions and their answers. Observe what changes. Ask questions like, does this decision serve my growth? Am I living intentionally or just following a routine? What can I learn from this moment? This is not just an exercise, it's a path to real wisdom. By questioning, you stop living on autopilot. You start living intentionally. Friends, the power of life doesn't lie in doing more. It lies in understanding more. And understanding comes from asking the right questions. Take Socrates' challenge seriously. Spend a day living only through questions, and notice how your perspective changes. Your clarity, your confidence, and your decisions will never be the same. Remember this quote from Socrates: an unexamined life is not worth living. Start asking. Start questioning. Start living intentionally. Your wisdom, happiness, and growth depend on it.